Hey everybody, Rambles here, and welcome back to Cataclysm Classic and our Paladin's leveling campaign. Between now and the last video, I have had a vacation with the family, and as of today, I'm recording this, I am back. And yeah, we are inside Nespera. We are inside of a giant sea creature the Naga are trying to take over here and use it as some kind of weapon. We are going to meet up with some orcs, some hordes, and hopefully team up and find a way to stop the Naga and then to get out of here. In the meantime, we have some shaman, I believe, communing with Nespera, trying to speak to the creature. And that's going pretty well. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate you clicking on the video. Hope you were all doing well.
Loktar, go with honor. Go forth to victory.
Body blows. I see. So the creature wants our help waking it up. Is that it? With hundreds of slaves already picking away at her pearls, the beast seems to be a pretty heavy sleeper. You might have better luck though. My suggestion, look around the creature's flesh for signs of weakness. Maybe that weapon of yours will find a ticklish spot and force the beast to come to its senses. His idea is to tickle it. This is Nazgrim. What a brilliant idea. Attack 7 absences along the walls of Nespera's body.
Blood
and hopelessly gearless, which is how I typically feel doing Mythic Plus. I honestly don't know if we've survived this, how we've survived this long. The Naga took my armor and weapons and left me with rags and a mining pick, and that snapped in half long ago. If we're to stand any hope of turning the tide, I'm going to need something to fight with, as will my companions, though they may be too proud to admit it. I've seen weapon racks in the Naga storage areas. I'm not accustomed to fighting with a trident, but it'll sure be better than fighting with my fists. So we need to obtain 4 purloined polearms. Purloined polearms. And still valuable. My time in the Pearl Pits, however short, has made me curious about the Naga's goals. Yes, I know that the Naga want to use Nespera as an engine of war, but if that's the case, then why are they enslaving men to mine her pearls? Assuming we escape this creature's hull, I would very much like to study these objects. The pearls we found in the pits were much too large to carry, but I've seen the warlords and prophets occasionally carrying around smaller ones. Alright. Off we go, we got some things to do. Oh, we have a buff from breaking these pustules, I think it was. We have, if I could ever read it, all stats increased by 10%. That's actually a really big deal. All stats increased by 10%. Alright, that's everything that we need. Let's head back. Do we want any of these items? The pole arm is equivalent to what we have. The ring is an intellect ring. And we don't really need anything.
Dabu, so, strength.
How may I aid you? Walk with me.
Strength and honor.
Overseer Idra Kess. My men are flagging. We won't last much longer against these Naga. With the Idra Kess weapons and Nespera's pearls, we should be ready to bust out of here. Follow the wall northeast and look for a ramp up to the chamber. I assume their leader is in there, or perhaps the key to Nespera's awakening. Hopefully both. If you feel strong enough, head up to the top of the shell and look for some answers. Hellscream's eyes are upon you.
Go forth to victory.
Alright, so we have to make our way up. I'm assuming we can just kind of like hit a ramp maybe back here. Maybe this circles up. Alright, we've got a big boy here. He is a level 80 elite. And we've got these little guys just kind of in the way. Oh, maybe we have to take them out to awaken him. Yeah, we have to kill these guys. And now he's loose. Alright, back down we go. Oh, okay, we're not turning the quest into these guys. We are moving along. Apparently back down this way. Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. I don't see the turn-in. So we've gone off track somehow. Okay, maybe it's in the chamber over this way? Okay, there we go. Ah, it turns back into our Tauren buddy. No need to bring me up to speed. Nespera has been narrating your adventures as they happened, and Legionnaire Nazgrim filled me in on the rest. We will take the plate helmet.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Waking the beast. Thanks to you and Legionnaire, Nespera has full control of her body. But most of the Naga don't know this yet. Once we make our escape, she will activate her biological defenses and destroy the Naga from within. Make yourself ready. I will now tell Nespera to begin the countdown. Okay. We got a countdown. I am freed from the Naga servitude, and my will is once again my own. My body is already starting to fight the Naga infection. Please, I ask you to get to safety before I unleash my wrath. You may now leave, friend. The Tauren's friend, Aronach, should be waiting outside. Okay. It looks like he's here now. I've secured an escape for us. You are to come with me. Darn, excellent work. Do not dally long within Nespera's shell. You know as well as I do the dangers posed by an angry demigod. Now follow me. Alright, we are on the move. We probably didn't have to wait for this guy at all. We probably just had to click on the seahorse. If I had to guess. Oh, we went to a new cave. So yeah, we didn't return to Silvertide Hollow. We are now moving into the southern part of this area, it looks like.
What do you need?
It appears that I owe you my life yet again. Thank Hellscream that you found me before you and your shaman activated those biological defenses.
For the Horde.
I've been able to help some of the survivors make it to the cave, but it's starting to get hairy out there. If we didn't have enough problems, some glowing murlocs started creeping up from the nearby crevice to attack the stranded survivors. The men up there are warriors. They won't go down without a fight, but they're much worse for the wear after that damn shell. If you have any breath left in your lungs, get up there and take out some of those murlocs. Alright, what else?
Strength and honor.
Shelled Salvation. A lot of the men haven't made it to the cave yet. It's a safe bet that they're stranded at the vents on the ridge above us. We found some spiral lung shells on the way here. They don't produce much air, but it was enough for us to make it to the cave. I need to stay here to count the heads and get them back on their feet as they arrive. Do me a favor, go collect those spiral lung shells and get them to any of my men that are still up on the ridge. And give them a swift kick in the arse so they get moving.
Strength.
Alright, let's go ahead and, well, let's take all the quests and we'll also set the Hearthstone here. Vendoring would be a good idea. Zug yourself. Dodge rating, like I don't really need to hang on to tanking stuff. Cloth we don't need. Old epics we don't need, but they don't want them either. Shield I don't need. Dagger I don't need. I think the plate with critical strike might be better. Although this has mastery and haste. I wonder if like mastery and haste could be better than just like flat crit. I'll hang on to it for now. Maybe one of you guys knows if I need haste more than crit or crit more than haste as a ret pally. That would be a nice little bit of info. If you want to pop that into the comments for me, I appreciate it. The relic I think I'm going to sell. It seems like a healing relic, which I don't plan to do.
For the Horde.
Okay. Where is the innkeeper?
What brings
You.
You wish to speak?
Something edible. Were they trying to starve us all to death? Not giving prisoners food is just despicable. We need to get these soldiers fed. The best prospect I spotted on the way here were those giant grouper. Several of those and we shouldn't want for a meal for a while. If you could bring me back some, I'll see to it that it gets cooked and passed out fairly.
Winds be at your back. What?
And crafty crabs. It was that darn crab. Here I thought that all the exercise from the walk here was making me super buff. My pack just kept getting lighter and lighter, but no. The crab snipped a hole in my bag and all my parts were falling out the whole way here. Please help a good-looking goblin out, will ya? Go back and help me pick up all of my stray parts. I'm sure those conniving, vicious little crabs ran off with some of them too. Alright, that's a little random.
Hit the road.
Alright, we got 4 things to do, and it looks like we're primarily just going to be in a tight area over here. Let's grab the flight point. So apparently the groupers can swallow us whole and like maybe even run off with us in their mouth. That was a little weird. Didn't expect that. Yeah, they just seem to chew on us for a minute. They don't really seem to go very far. I wonder if we can also pick these parts up off the ground. He mentioned they would be scattered, and then he thought also the crabs would have them. I wonder if there's an area where we could be picking up a lot more off the ground than we're getting from the drop rate, because the drop rate seems a little low. Oh, also... oh, we have to be using these on the survivors. Okay, so we need 8 of them, and then we have to probably swim up or find out where the survivors actually are. That's why we're picking them up. It's not dinging quest credit because the actual quest is using the items. Alright, we've got the grouper meat, we've got the parts. Now we need to find the survivors to use the shells on. Let's see. We've also got scavengers to take care of. Here are some of the guys we can rescue. Okay, so they're not up top. They are down here. But they're up on the ridge, it looks like.
What do you need? Persevere. So. What do you need? Lotar. So.
Alright, now all we have to do is take out a few more Red Gill scavengers.
Quickly! Go! On your way!
Go forth to victory.
I've been expecting you.
Let's see, these are plate, they have strength, stam, mastery, and expertise. We lose hit, we lose crit. It's probably such a big item level upgrade that we might as well take it.
Walk with the earth.
And we might as well equip it.
Strength and honor. Dabu.
Swift approach. I've taken the liberty of performing some preliminary scouting. The Naga may not be aware of our position, but they are not entirely unprepared for intruders. Beyond their patrols, they have set up a magical devices that will warn them of unwelcome guests. Fortunately, they seem to have sacrificed quality for quantity, and there is definitely a window in which the devices can be destroyed before their alarms are answered. I trust that you can see to this before our other soldiers arrive.
For the Horde, blood and thunder.
And caught off guard. Our escape from the shell can't have gone unnoticed, but either the Naga at these ruins weren't informed or they don't consider us a threat. I don't intend to take the opportunity for granted. We strike now. I need you to slip into the lower level of the ruins to our west and take out as many of their patrols as you can. We cannot risk any of those patrols finding out about our occupation of this cave. Make sure none escape. And a better vantage. This cave is our only refuge. There's no help on the way. Whatever happens, this cave must remain safe, or we are all sure to die down here. We need a forward post to launch our attacks from, something defensible. In the eastern portion of the ruins on the lowest level, scout the north end of the gardens, the passage leading under the main structure just west of the gardens, and the cluster of buildings at the southeast corner of the ruins under the bridges. Oh boy. I hope they have good quest tracking for this. Bring me back any information you can.
Go forth to victory.
Alright, and what else?
A new Belore Delinar.
Elendry Goldenbrow. This was one of the royal cities of the elves in the days when Azara was queen. In this city lie the keys to lore long lost and artifacts of unimaginable historical value. That sounds cool.
Farewell.
An occupation of time. I need your help. I know most everyone in this cave thinks that we're not in a position to be worrying about anything but our own hides right now, but I cannot dismiss my ancestors so readily. This was one of the royal cities of the elves in the days when Azara was queen. In this city lie the keys to lore long lost and artifacts of unimaginable historical value. All I want from you while you're out in the city proper is to keep a watchful eye out for objects of significance.
Salama Ashalanore.
Very cool. I like some of the lore there. I wonder if we're going to find out anything else about the ancient elves in this area. Alright, we are going a little ways out to the west. I've been reading through my Chronicle 1, book 1 of the Warcraft Chronicle books. And I'm kind of at a point where I just read about the fall of the Night Elves, of the Highborn. Basically, like, Sargeras tricked them into opening the gateway for all the demons to come through. You know, he was promising them power, they were investigating the Well of Eternity. Azara was pushing her people harder and harder to, like, plumb the Well of Eternity for its secrets. And to just, like, keep developing more and more and more arcane power using the Well of Eternity. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure that, like, they were just convinced to essentially open portals that let Sargeras' demons through. And, like, it was their plumbing of the arcane energies in the first place that kind of, like, that alerted Sargeras to the location of Azeroth. So, like, Azara is kind of to blame for the Legion ever finding Azeroth in the first place. But not only that, like, when Sargeras noticed Azeroth, he was ages away. And it would have taken ages to travel there, like, whatever means he had. But instead of having to travel, he got them to open portals, and they just started, like, bursting through the sky all across Kalimdor, which led to, like, obviously a big war with demons. that's kind of the point I'm at now. It's been a long time since I've read the Chronicle books, but it's been a really interesting reread. It's kind of been interesting to be playing Cataclysm in these levels and these zones, like while reading Chronicle 1. Alright, so we're taking out patrollers, and we're also looking for any artifacts that spark our interest. Let the statue stand in testament to our unending devotion to our venerable Queen Ashara. And that's the worst part. It's like everybody loved Ashara. The Highborn loved her, even the lower caste. Even though there was like severe class issues between the Highborn and the rest of Night Elf civilization, like even the lower born Night Elves loved Ashara. Everybody loved Ashara. Lestharia Vash. Oh, Lady Vash. This monument stands testament to the benevolent leadership of our beloved matron, Lestharia Vash. For 100 years, she has ushered the people of her gleaming city, Vashir, into an age of endless prosperity. May she and her daughter, the radiant late... Oh, okay, that was Lady Vash's mother. Continue to light the way of our people in our darkest nights for 100 years to come. On their time scale, like 100 years is kind of like a small amount of time, actually. Surprised it didn't say like 1,000 years. It's just interesting to me because like we play a lot of Classic, and like whenever you're running around like the Barrens or places like that, like anywhere in Kalimdor, you're often coming across like Night Elf ruins. And it's like for me, I just kind of like... I stopped connecting it to the concept that like the Night Elf civilization had spread basically across most of Kalimdor. There were like a few places where it hadn't spread, like Highjaw being one of the places where they hadn't spread their influence. But then like basically almost instantly the demons came through and like most of the civilization was destroyed. And those are the ruins that we like so often come across when we're exploring through Kalimdor. Like all the Night Elf cities and all the Night Elf towns that got devastated when the demons poured through. We got something here. We got an ancient elven etching. Quite a long time ago, someone was very verbose. Fortunately for you, you don't understand a word of it. An ancient, slightly cracked slab of stone with an immense number of inscriptions etched on all sides of it. You're unable to decipher the language, but the sheer amount of text and the semi-ornate nature of the stone suggest this might carry significant value. Elendry Goldenbrow, back at the Nespera Survivors, was looking for something exactly like this. Okay, so this is her thing. High Ranger Valerian. In memory of the hallowed hero of Vashir, the High Ranger Valerian, by his life he granted us beauty and tranquility to the streets of our exquisite city. By his death he banished our fears and created long-lasting peace for our people. May his sacrifice never be forgotten. And High Priestess Cyrilon. Let the statue stand as an everlasting testament to High Priestess Cyrilon in the name of all she has done to nurture Quell Dormir Temple into a glowing beacon of faith. May her newfound service under Queen Ajara herself shine as a testament to the potential of the noble birth nurtured in our beloved Vashir. Alright, we scouted the gardens, we have a quest here. Upon the scene of battle, all around you lie the remnants of a fierce battle. The Naga skeletons are no surprise, but the weapons and remains of their apparent opponents are somewhat more unexpected. Amidst the bones, you spot a strangely prominent piece of metal jutting out from one of the skulls. It's difficult to tell what sort of weapon it might have once been part of, but it stands out sufficiently to prompt you to retrieve it as evidence. Surely someone back at the cave would be interested in this revelation. Surely. Alright, that's all of our current objectives. We could maybe just hearth back. Maybe not. We've got a couple of scare. Maybe this is all underground. Let's... Ooh, we aggroed one of those orbs. Let's just swim back. We're basically there anyway. Not really a big enough distance to worry about popping the Hearthstone.
Strength and honor. Go with honor. For the Horde. Dabu. Go with honor.
The eternal sun guides us.
Strength, stamina, mastery, and expertise. Let's take it.
Remember the sun well.
Let's equip it.
Stay the course.
Brilliant. I can't have expected much more with the tools I gave you. I should be able to fill in the blanks and get this all written out shortly. There's no knowing if we will make it out of this place, but if it comes down to it, I will find a way to float this to the surface in hopes that it will one day be found. Okay. Wand. Parry gloves.
Hold your head high.
Oh, that's all she has for us. That's kind of sad. Well done, and just in time, too. The captain just started sending out more men, strong axe arms, but I doubt they possess quite the same awareness and finesse that you do. We were lucky to have you here when things went south. I suspect you will have a large role to play in things to come as well. Another piece of tanking gear.
Strength.
You wish to speak?
Visions of the past, the invasion of Vashir. The shard you recovered looks to be of Naga origin. I had hoped to find a strong focal object like this for a spell I'd been working on that would allow us to glimpse into the recent past. I've enchanted the blade, but you'll have to take it to a place where we know its owner was. I want you to travel back to the site where you found it and use the blade. Perhaps we can uncover more behind what the Naga are doing, or even better, maybe we'll uncover a weakness that will give us a better chance.
May the eternal sun shine.
Okay, and that seems to be the only thing we have. Perhaps we're winding down in this little area. We still have the area south of us we've yet to uncover. We still have all of the abysmal depths that we haven't been in at all. So that's kind of interesting. We're definitely going to hit level 82 in this zone before we go to Highjaw or anything else. But yeah, I'm going to stop right here for today. This seems like a good stopping point. Thank you all very much for joining me. I truly do appreciate the support on this series. If you are having a good time, leaving a like really helps me out a lot, and I appreciate those that do. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other, and we will see you back in Azeroth again very soon. Bye for now.